Have you ever felt sluggish or noticed that your energy just doesn't quite last as long as it used to? Maybe you've found yourself getting more fatigued than you did years ago, or you've been having trouble staying focused throughout the day. While there can be many factors that play into how we feel, one of the most important things to consider is hydration. It's something we often overlook, yet it's absolutely vital for our overall health and well-being, especially as we get older. You might be thinking, I drink water regularly, so why should I worry about hydration? Well, the truth is, as we age, our bodies become less efficient at retaining water, and we may not always feel thirsty, even when our bodies need hydration the most. Dehydration can sneak up on you, causing symptoms like fatigue, confusion, and even dizziness. In this video, we're going to explore the importance of hydration for seniors, how much water you really need, and simple ways to ensure that you're staying properly hydrated every day. So let's get started with the first thing that I want you to keep in mind when it comes to hydration. The elderly are at a higher risk of dehydration. As we age, our sense of thirst naturally decreases. This means that your body might not signal you to drink when it's thirsty, and you may not feel the typical dry mouth or thirst sensations that you might have experienced earlier in life. Additionally, the kidneys become less efficient at conserving water, and certain medications commonly taken by older adults, like diuretics, antihistamines, or blood pressure medications, can increase the need for fluid intake. It's important to recognize that dehydration doesn't just make you feel thirsty or sluggish. It can lead to more serious health issues, including urinary tract infections, kidney stones, and even cognitive impairment. One of the first signs that you might be dehydrated is feeling tired or having difficulty concentrating. Your body needs water for every cell to function properly, and when it's not getting enough, things start to slow down. So, even if you're not feeling thirsty, it's essential to drink regularly to keep your body working efficiently. Now, let's talk about how much water you actually need as you get older. You've probably heard the common advice that we should drink 8-ounce glasses of water a day, right? But the reality is, hydration needs vary from person to person. The amount of water you need depends on factors like your body size, activity level, and the climate where you live. While there isn't a one-size-fits-all rule, a good guideline for older adults is to aim for about 8 to 10 cups of fluids per day. This includes all liquids, water, tea, soups, and even the moisture in fruits and vegetables. However, that number can change depending on your specific circumstances. For instance, if you're physically active or live in a hot climate, you may need to drink more to compensate for water lost through sweat. On the flip side, if you have certain medical conditions like heart failure or kidney disease, your doctor might recommend adjusting your fluid intake. I want to emphasize that hydration isn't just about water. You might find it easier to drink fluids if you mix it up a little. Herbal teas, decaffeinated coffee, and flavored water can all be great options to add variety to your hydration routine. And don't forget about foods with high water content. Fruits like watermelon, oranges, and strawberries, as well as vegetables like cucumbers, celery, and lettuce, can help you stay hydrated while also providing essential nutrients. One more thing to keep in mind is that hydration goes hand in hand with your overall nutrition. When you're getting the right balance of fluids and nutrients, your body will function more smoothly. And when you're well hydrated, your body is better equipped to process the vitamins and minerals from your food, which means you'll feel better and have more energy. Now, you might be wondering, how do I make sure I'm drinking enough throughout the day? One of the easiest ways is to develop a hydration routine. For instance, you could start your day with a glass of water as soon as you wake up. This not only helps to rehydrate your body after a long night of sleep, but also kick starts your metabolism, and helps with digestion. Keep a water bottle or cup by your side throughout the day as a reminder to drink regularly. Another helpful tip is to set small, achievable goals for hydration. For example, try to finish 1 glass of water with each meal or snack. If you're out running errands or enjoying some time with family or friends, bring along a bottle of water and take sips as you go. It doesn't have to be a huge effort to drink more. It's the small steps that add up over time. And don't forget that hydration can improve your quality of life in more ways than just preventing dehydration. Staying hydrated can help reduce joint pain, improve your skin's appearance, boost your mood, and even support your digestive health. As you age, staying hydrated is one of the easiest and most cost-effective ways to feel better, stay active, and keep your body running smoothly. Before we wrap up, I want to share one more thing that often gets overlooked. How much you drink is just as important as what you drink. It's tempting to grab that sugary soda or a cup of coffee when you're feeling thirsty, but these drinks can actually dehydrate you. Caffeine, alcohol, and sugary beverages can all contribute to fluid loss, which is why it's essential to balance them with plenty of water throughout the day. In the next part of this video, we'll talk about the signs of dehydration, how to recognize them, and what to do if you or a loved one is at risk. But for now, I hope this gives you a better understanding of why hydration is so important and some simple steps you can take to make sure you're drinking enough. Stay tuned, because we've got more helpful tips coming your way soon. Now that we've talked about why hydration is so crucial and how much water you need to drink, let's dive into the signs of dehydration and how to recognize them before they become serious health issues. It's important to listen to your body and know when it's trying to tell you something. Dehydration can be sneaky, especially as we age, so it's essential to be aware of the signals your body is sending. One of the first signs that you might be getting dehydrated is dry mouth. If you notice that your mouth feels parched, even after you've had a meal, this can be a sign that you need to drink more fluids. Similarly, dark yellow urine is another red flag. If your urine is darker than usual, it's often a sign that your body isn't getting enough water. Ideally, your urine should be light yellow or clear if you're well hydrated. So, pay attention to the color of your urine, and if it's darker than usual, it's time to drink more water. Another common symptom of dehydration is fatigue. You might feel more tired than usual, even if you haven't done anything particularly strenuous. Dehydration can cause your body to feel sluggish because it's working harder than usual to perform basic functions without enough water. Alongside fatigue, dehydration can also lead to headaches. If you start feeling like your head is pounding or you're experiencing a slight pressure, dehydration could be the culprit. That's because when your body doesn't have enough water, the brain can shrink slightly, leading to discomfort and pain. You might also notice dizziness or lightheadedness, particularly when you stand up quickly. This can be especially dangerous for seniors, as it can increase the risk of falls. When you're dehydrated, your blood volume decreases, which means less oxygen is getting to your brain. This can cause that feeling of dizziness, especially when you change positions. Another symptom to watch out for is constipation. If you're having trouble with regular bowel movements, dehydration could be a contributing factor. Water helps keep your digestive system moving smoothly, and without it, you may experience bloating, discomfort, or irregularity. One of the most concerning symptoms of dehydration, especially in older adults, is confusion or disorientation. This can happen because your brain isn't getting the hydration it needs to function properly. If you or someone you love starts to show signs of confusion, forgetfulness, or disorientation, it's important to act quickly. Dehydration can impact cognitive function, and these symptoms could be an early warning that hydration levels need to be addressed. If you experience any of these symptoms, it's a good idea to drink water or fluids right away. However, it's important to note that if dehydration is severe, drinking water on your own might not be enough. In some cases, especially if someone is confused or disoriented, it may be necessary to seek medical attention. Severe dehydration can lead to complications like heat stroke, kidney failure, or urinary tract infections, so don't hesitate to reach out to a healthcare professional if you think the situation is serious. So, what can you do to prevent dehydration and keep your body well hydrated every day? The key is to make hydration a part of your routine. One of the easiest ways to do this is to drink water throughout the day rather than trying to drink a lot at once. For example, you could aim to drink a glass of water with each meal and snack, keeping a water bottle with you while you're at home or out and about will help you remember to sip regularly. If you struggle with plain water, try infusing your water with a little natural flavor to make it more enjoyable. Add a few slices of cucumber, lemon, or mint to give your water a refreshing twist. Herbal teas can also be a great way to stay hydrated, especially during colder months. Just make sure that the tea you choose isn't caffeinated, as caffeine can increase dehydration. If you're someone who struggles to drink enough water on your own, consider eating foods with high water content. Fruits and vegetables like cucumbers, watermelon, oranges, and strawberries are not only delicious, but also packed with water to help keep you hydrated. Soups and broths can also be good sources of hydration, especially in the winter when you might not feel like drinking a cold beverage. So, think about including these hydrating foods in your daily meals and snacks. Another great way to monitor your hydration levels is to pay attention to your thirst. While your body's thirst mechanism may not be as strong as it once was, it's still important to listen to it. If you feel thirsty, it's your body's way of telling you that you need more fluids. And if you're already thirsty, don't wait to drink. Try to stay ahead of the game by drinking regularly, even before you feel parched. If you're taking medications that could increase your need for fluids, like diuretics or certain blood pressure medications, be extra vigilant about staying hydrated. Talk to your doctor or healthcare provider about how much fluid you should be drinking and whether any adjustments need to be made to your routine. Remember that hydration isn't just about water, it's about finding balance. You don't need to guzzle water constantly, but you do need to be mindful of your body's needs. By keeping track of how much you drink, eating hydrating foods, and staying alert to the signs of dehydration, you can protect your health and prevent the complications that dehydration can cause. Now, in the final part of this video, we'll talk about how to make hydration even easier and more enjoyable, as well as how to stay consistent with your hydration routine as you move through your day. Stay with me, because we're wrapping up with some simple strategies that will help you make hydration a seamless part of your daily life. Now that we've discussed how to recognize the signs of dehydration and how to prevent it with consistent hydration, let's take it a step further and talk about making hydration even easier, more enjoyable, and sustainable for you in your daily routine. Staying hydrated doesn't have to be a challenge, and with a few simple strategies, you can keep your body well hydrated without it feeling like a chore. First off, let's talk about creating a hydration schedule. One of the easiest ways to stay on track with drinking enough water is to set a schedule or routine that fits into your day. It's helpful to incorporate hydration into your natural habits, like drinking a glass of water as soon as you wake up in the morning, or before and after meals. Think of it as part of your daily ritual, like brushing your teeth or getting dressed. You can even set an alarm or reminder on your phone to prompt you to drink water every hour or so. The key here is to make it a habit so it doesn't require too much effort or thinking. If you find that plain water doesn't excite you, there are a number of fun alternatives that can make drinking more enjoyable. Herbal teas are a great option, and they come in a variety of flavors, whether you prefer something calming like chamomile or refreshing like mint. These can be enjoyed hot or cold, depending on the season, and they also provide the added bonus of being naturally caffeine-free, so they won't dehydrate you. You can experiment with different teas and find what feels refreshing for you. If you're looking for a bit more flavor, consider making infused water. You don't need fancy equipment. Simply add slices of fruits, veggies, or herbs into your water. Lemon, cucumber, or berries are great options. Not only will it make your water more exciting to drink, but you'll also get a few extra nutrients. These infusions add a natural, subtle taste that might make it easier to drink more throughout the day. Another fun option is sparkling water. It gives you that bubbly, refreshing sensation like soda, but without all the sugar and caffeine. It's a simple, healthier swap that can still satisfy your thirst and add a little excitement to your hydration routine. You can find sparkling waters in a variety of flavors, so it's easy to find one that you enjoy. Let's not forget about soups and broths. These can be an excellent way to hydrate, especially during colder months. You might not feel like drinking cold water in the winter, but a warm bowl of soup or broth can be comforting and hydrating. Broth-based soups like chicken or vegetable soup are packed with water and also provide vitamins and minerals. A cup of hot soup not only warms you up, but it also helps replenish fluids, especially when you need it most. Staying hydrated is also about being mindful of what you drink throughout the day. While water is the best option, there are other beverages that can contribute to hydration. Just remember to keep an eye on caffeine and alcohol. Both of these can act as diuretics, meaning they cause you to urinate more and can lead to dehydration. That doesn't mean you have to give them up entirely, but try to balance them out with extra water. For example, if you enjoy your morning coffee, follow it up with a glass of water to help counteract its dehydrating effects. Now, what about the role of hydrating foods in your diet? As I mentioned before, fruits and vegetables are a fantastic source of hydration. Consider adding more high-water content foods into your meals. For instance, watermelon, cucumbers, oranges, and strawberries are not only delicious, but also packed with water that can help hydrate your body. Salads and smoothies are another great way to get in your hydration without even realizing it. You can make a refreshing smoothie with fruits like berries, bananas, and a handful of spinach. And you'll not only be hydrating, but also providing your body with essential nutrients. Incorporating these foods into your meals and snacks can give you a natural and enjoyable way to stay hydrated. Another great tip is to track your water intake. You can keep a simple log or use a hydration app on your phone to track how much water you're drinking. This can help ensure you're meeting your daily hydration goals. If you're the type of person who likes to set goals and monitor your progress, this can be a great motivator. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just writing down how much you drink or checking it off in an app is enough to keep you accountable. As we age, our bodies may not always send us the same signals of thirst that they did when we were younger. That's why it's important to stay proactive about hydration and build habits that support your health. Try to start your day with a glass of water as soon as you wake up, even before you get out of bed. This simple habit will help kickstart your hydration and get you going. Similarly, drink a glass of water before meals. This will not only help with hydration, but it can also assist with digestion and make you feel fuller, so you're less likely to overeat. If you're active or spend time outdoors, especially in warmer weather, remember that your body will need even more water. The same goes for if you're ill or recovering from an illness. During these times, It's important to increase your fluid intake to compensate for the additional water loss. If you're concerned about how much water you need based on your lifestyle or health conditions, don't hesitate to reach out to your healthcare provider for personalized guidance. Lastly, don't be afraid to ask for help if you're finding it challenging to drink enough fluids. Whether it's reminding a loved one, using a hydration tracker, or simply making hydration fun, there are plenty of strategies to stay on top of your water intake. It's all about finding what works best for you and making it part of your everyday routine. So, to wrap it up, staying hydrated is a simple yet powerful way to support your overall health, especially as we age. It boosts your energy, helps keep your mind sharp, supports digestion, and can even enhance your mood. Remember, staying hydrated doesn't have to be complicated. Small changes, like adding a glass of water here and there, or swapping sugary drinks for herbal tea or sparkling water, can make a big difference. Take it one step at a time, and before you know it, drinking water and staying hydrated will become second nature. Here's to living your best, healthiest life, hydrated and happy. If you found these tips helpful, leave a comment below to share your thoughts or any hydration tips you might have. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more health tips and advice. Stay hydrated and take care of yourself.